Okay. Alright, so been a while since we made a Discord video on showing you guys how to use it. So I'm actually going to do a new one today because we have updated it and put a bunch of new stuff in it. Since this old one that I made that was like 33 minutes long. God, that was long. We'll just close out of that so we don't need it anymore. Anyway, so yeah, right here is the Discord chat. You can have as many servers as you want over here on the left side if you can follow the mouse. This left side has all the different servers you can join. You can add a server, you can search for one. You click the home up here, it takes you back to pretty much anything else you've done. We just got a new member, and just in case any older members or newer members is having difficulty, that's why I'm doing this. Anyway, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff up here. Minecraft or library shows you all the different games you have on here, and you can play them. Yada yada yada. Nitro, if you want to buy it, I don't think it's worth it. Friends that are online show up here if you click on it. But anyway, if you come down here on the left side, like I said, there you go, all your servers over here. These will always be on the side. Go to the one that has a giant cross, says Kobold, which if you didn't know, the server settings, there it is. If you actually look at it, it says Knights of the Blood Oath on it. That is our clan actual name. Kobo is short for that because Knights of the Blood Oath won't fit on or in the clan name. But we're actually Knights of the Blood Oath. It's even written up here. So yeah. When you click on Kobo, we have several different channels. The default channel is the clan chat. That's the one you should originally come into whenever you join. It even says right here, Bright Eye showed up. We have a couple bots. We have 4 in total. They're all online. They just do different stuff. It's literally whatever you want to do. We have a YouTube channel. Well, this is where I'm posting everything, and sometimes I'll link them to the clan chats. People can look at them. YouTube channels where you're going to find a bunch of different videos. You should just be able to click play on them like this, or like just click play here, and it'll actually play it here. If you're on a computer, I don't know if it does the same on a phone. I haven't tested it, but even if it doesn't, it'll take you straight to where the video is, and you can watch a video. I have like videos on BlueStacks, on everything else. And like I said, the link for the channel itself's up here. If you just want to go to my channel, if not, you can just watch it, and that's perfectly okay. We have, like I said, everything here. You pretty much go to my channel, and I have stuff constantly. Like I'm trying to put more information out for you guys to make it easier. We have the Facebook channel here. There's nothing really posted here in the text chat yet. You guys can if you want to. But up here at the top of the, like I said, just follow the mouse. I'm moving around up here. The link's posted up here in the description of the chat. So like I said, you just go to whatever channel you want, Facebook channel, boom, it's up at the top. If you notice, every single chat has that YouTube channel posted up at the top. BlueStacks, link to download it is right here at the top. Clan chat, up here at the top, we have what our actual clan name is. Leadership chat, that's when you guys don't have to worry about, like I said, YouTube, that's where we use YouTube so you guys can get more information. Facebook, you can join the Facebook group. There's 3 questions you gotta answer, and you really don't have to answer them because we review your questions and I'll just accept you as long as you have who you actually are in the game. So, for example, over here we have Hokey right now. He's playing Hustle Castle and he's on his phone. So as long as he just said in one of the answers Hokey, I'd accept him because I'm like, all right, yeah, he's in our clan. But if you just send a request, I most likely won't accept you unless you come directly to me either in Discord or in the game chat and you're like, hey, I sent a request to Facebook, I haven't been accepted, what's going on? But, and like I said, like if we click this, which hopefully doesn't end that, and, I'm not good with this recording stuff on the computer. I've done it mainly on other things. Anyway, brings you straight to this, Knights of the Blood Oath. And then you do whatever else you want to do. Anyway, close that because we really don't need it. Back to this, BlueStacks, it basically allows you, and here's a picture of it, of me using it on my computer. I actually took the picture with my phone. You're able to play Hustle Castle on your computer. I have my second account linked to it. Whenever you see me type on Kirito, I'm actually on my laptop playing. I only use that account on my laptop. It's easy to set up. You can link your accounts to it, or if you guys want to make another account like I have made, you can do that as well. A second account that you only really try to make them like as strong as possible, obviously, but you pretty much use them to help take more slots filled up for Clan Wars. Because hey, we could go into a fight with 2 people and just barely lose, or we can go to a fight with the third person, even though that third character, like for me, my character is not that strong. He's like well, he's actually pretty strong for his level. He's like 600 some thousand for being a TR6. I'd rather have that extra 600,000 guy in there to at least help weaken him if he doesn't take out somebody. So at least they get a minus buff on them, and then someone that's stronger, like anyone pretty much that's over 1,000,000 might, comes in and knocks them down and actually wins it. It's a little bit easier, better. I recommend using BlueStacks if you have a computer that you want to play on, this and that. Like I said, I don't use my Kirito all the time. I actually have everything fully upgraded for him being a TR6. And his next step's going to TR7, and he's actually pretty strong for being a TR6, but I'm not going to upgrade him because of those certain waypoints that say TR6 only. That's the main reason I made him, was to be a strictly TR6, and he's pretty strong as being as just a TR6. Stronger than, I think, every other TR6 we have in the clan. But he's only going to stay a TR6, and I'm trying to still make him stronger. BlueStacks, like I said, recommend. Clan chat, it's obviously where we all just talk, do whatever. I try to help you guys out if you post questions here. Leadership chat, this is basically where we sit down, discuss, and whatever else. Ops, this chat is meant for people who are new to the clan, such as Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, as soon as you join I'm using you as an example. I need your throne room level still, but we'll change your throne room to whatever level you are on the Discord chat as a nickname, so you look like everybody else, like how they have their game name. Then TR07, he's throne room level 7. TR05, throne room level 5. This helps us rearrange you guys in clan wars. I can just pull you up, or I can pull up Discord and be like, alright, so this guy's throne room 7. Well, we have nobody at this waypoint, and it's probably going to be left open. He's strong enough that even if somebody did go there, he could win it. Like, I threw my second account just the last clan war ago at a random waypoint that had 4,000 glory. Nobody was at it. They only require you can only send one person, and you couldn't be above throne room level 7. I was like, all right, well that's gonna eliminate a lot of people. And throne room 7 means you're not gonna have a hero, so it comes down between throne room 6 and throne room 7, who has the better fighter. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna throw mine in there. He might be weaker than a throne room 7 who's been at throne room 7 for a while, but for a lot of people using a throne room 7, he's gonna be right on their fight power. I was like, I might win it if no one goes. I definitely won it, and nobody went. Stuff like that. Like, I try to look for stuff like that where I try to take your guys' power level and compare it to what I've seen in the past happen. And then first squad over here. If you're in first squad, which no one's even chatted in here, but me and Sar are able to look into your chats, but I've already talked to Sar. No one's posting in them. You got your clan leader here, Sir Boss. You got your, which you can, if you click on them, they'll tell you their names. Knight Captain, Knight Lieutenant. That's your squad leader, team leader. Everybody else will just say Knight. So if you're in this clan chat, if you have questions, ask your guys' squad first. Like, try to go to your squad first, because it's your squad. Like, I'm going to start having you guys compete against each other after this season. So whichever squad gets the most amount of glory, whichever squad has the most active production, we'll come up with something. I'm still working on that. Probably going to be glory, because that's the easiest one that I've seen for people. But we're going to have you guys competing against each other to be the best squad. So we want you guys to bond more as a squad. The whole point of you guys being a squad is to start somebody new off with at least trying to connect to some people in the clan. Also, it makes it easier on us. Like I said, we can't sit here as being the clan leader. I can't sit here and look at every single individual player. I try to do as much as I can to help people, but it's not possible to help every single player. So the way we have it set up is you're splitting the squads. Your team leaders and squad leader are supposed to be on top of you guys, making sure you guys are better. And this is perfect because Sir Boss, he's here for the admin stuff. Like, this is a perfect squad example right here. Sir Boss, he's been in for a long time. I played with him in another clan before we made this clan. He's been around for quite a long time with me. He knows how I kind of operate things, and he's in the leadership chat, so he sees everything going on. He's there for all the admin stuff. He's there to help make decisions. And then when he picked the squad, he wanted Anno to what's it called? Wanted him to be his team leader. He was like, hey, he's pretty good. He's getting a lot of glory. He's participating. He's this, he's that. So he made him his team leader. He told me, this is who I want. I was like, okay, no problem. Made him his team leader. His Muzu is not even his second account. That is his, I think it's his brother or his cousin. Forgive me, there's a lot of people I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it's his brother's account, though. And then Eris is his wife's, from what I remember. Like, they're all right there connected, so it's perfect because he's actually able to connect with his family and then his squad as like a family together already. Jinto and Marin Suko, forgive me if I pronounce your guys' names wrong, I'm terrible at pronouncing. But those guys are newer, but they adapted pretty well into the squad. Like, they're not talking in here, but I know at least these three, between Anno, Muzu, and Eris, I know they're talking outside of the game, obviously. Jinto, I see him right up there with Eris and all them. And then Marin, he's been playing for a while, but he's never really been in a clan and doesn't know too much about this type of stuff, which is perfectly alright. And he's fitting in pretty well. He's doing pretty good. So, like, this is like I said, this is a perfect example of how we want squads to go. This is what Sir Boss's squad is. Even though they're not communicating here, I see them communicating in the game. I see them like progressing. I've seen a lot of them growing in might. Their throne rooms are growing. Like that's what I like to see. Second squad, like I said, we have more people. Dre is the second Knight Lieutenant, which honestly, he might end up losing that spot if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he has no glory at all for the last season and this season coming up, which means he will most likely be losing his position. Let me just double check on that, which will, no joke, take me a couple seconds. Let's see, Dre. He has 15,000. Never mind. Forget what I said. I'm overthinking things. But anyway, yeah, Dre's a team leader here. Eminem, like I said, if it says Knight Captain, doesn't matter what the number is before. If it says Knight Captain, that is one of the warlords in the game. That is one of my officers. And in the game, they say Knight Captain. That is your squad. That is a squad leader you're talking to. Doesn't have to be your squad leader. It is just a squad leader. Just respect the fact that they do outrank you in the game. They're not there to bully you with their rank or anything. They're there to help you guys out. And then also acknowledge the fact if you see a Knight Lieutenant outranks you guys as well. Because like I said, we're trying to keep this in a rank structure, so it makes it easier for everybody. So at least people that are more experienced have a voice to say. Dre, he was doing pretty well for a while. M, it's always a tongue twister saying her name, but she recommended she wanted Dre as her team leader. Every single squad leader has picked their squads and told me who they want as a squad leader. Or not as squad leader, as their team leader. So all the team leaders currently in their position, you can thank your squad leaders for that. But also, like I said, remember, they do outrank just a normal knight. A knight is just a normal member. The Knight Lieutenants are like your guys' team leaders, and then the squad leader, which is in charge of the whole squad, is your Knight Captains. Then we have Third Squad. Third Squad, this is like the only, this chat and then Fourth Squad are the only ones that actually have something posted and nobody commented, which is very, very sad and heartbreaking to me. this one has a lot of people in its squad because it doesn't have all the people with 2 or more accounts. This one has a bunch of people with 1 account. That's why this one has more squad. But actually, if I look at the board, first squad has 8 people, second squad 8 people. Believe it or not, this is third squad. They only have 8 people right now. And then fourth squad actually is 7 people until we integrate the new people into the squads. Then they'll get the first pick. But yeah, this makes me sad to see that the not team leader or squad leader didn't even reply in the group chat to talk to their members. But this is what I like to see. Like Liv and Wall, great job on you guys. You know, reaching out to your squad. You got told you were put in a squad. You reached out in your squad chat and you guys talked. Like I said, I want to see more talking in the squad chats if possible, so you guys can at least communicate, at least get to know each other better. You guys are, after all on the same squad. We're all in the same clan. You know, trying to make this easier on everybody else. Even just talking with people, you can pick up and learn a trick or two. A lot of the time I'm in a dungeon with somebody and I just talk with them, like we're just talking, and then he'll be like, he'll let something go that he wasn't trying to, like, oh yeah, this is how you do this. No, he was just talking and like talking about something that I've actually never heard of him, and I'm like, oh, well, explain, like elaborate on that a little bit. And next thing you know, I'm learning more things, and that's how you constantly get better at the game. So like I said, we can't force you guys to talk. It'd just be nicer if you guys were. Four squad, obviously the same thing. Rolv is the squad leader. VLAD is the team leader. I'm sorry, VLAD. You have literally sat in Discord and on my whiteboard forever showing you were a team leader, and I, for some reason, don't remember why you, I can't remember why you just weren't ever promoted in the game. I must have accidentally skipped over you on accident. I don't remember. And then for this one, because I forgot about it, someone is the squad leader and Hark is the team leader. Anyway, then we got Dweller Gear, building helper. If you need help with like what gear to put on, you know, post it in here. Anyone will help you. If you need professional help, come here. Obviously, if it's like something quick and simple, try to use your squads, guys, because you guys have your own squad chat. You can talk to your squad leaders. Any problems you have, bring up to your squad leaders. Anything like that, you know. Dungeon. If you're able to do a dungeon, Sir Boss did an amazing job on this. This is what I'm saying about he knows how things operate and he's always on top of shit, or on top of his things. He has an entire plethora of stuff for you to go through to learn more about dungeons here. And if you've gone through all this and you still can't find your answer, like I said, it's a lot too. And it keeps going up higher than how far I went up. If you still need to learn more and have questions on anything, feel free to ask. Don't worry, like Sir Boss can help answer it. I'll help answer it. The bosses are constantly changing, so if he put in here what's the best way to defeat a boss, just remember the bosses have changed since this has been made, and they will continuously change. So if you guys are like, hey, this method's not working too well for me, we can try to figure out what the new method is for you. I normally just go with whatever my teammate's using. I try to counteract and make a balanced squad. But there are ways to make like your squad actually a little bit stronger and better in the boss fight based off what they are. Like you just gotta look at what the boss tells you they are before you go into the fight, and then try to build your guys' team off of that. Like obviously, if it says whenever you heal, it heals him, don't put in any healing mages. That will suck for you. It makes it a lot quicker, and you actually kill them a lot faster. And you might lose a person or two, which is why you have resurrection or something like that, you know. War tactics for clan wars like we just had. If we, which we don't really use this, I want to see people start messaging in here as well, letting people know to, hey, war or clan war has started, because my phone never sends me the text on time that there's a clan war, and I'm normally busy. Honestly, I probably would have missed today's clan war if SAR didn't text me about an issue that happened. Like he sent me a message directly here on Discord, got a hold of me right away. That's why I love Discord. The game, I don't know if it's just recently, or what, but I really don't get all the information from it. Like, it doesn't tell me when certain things are done or not, but it'll send at like the most inconvenient times for me. Like, I'll get a message at 3 in the morning when I'm already asleep and be like, you have a clan war now, but it won't send me one at 3 in the afternoon when I have nothing going on, like. So by all means, I want to see people start using this more. Now, not saying I don't know when the clan wars are. Just sometimes people get busy and then they don't realize, hey, I just missed the clan war that happened because I wasn't paying attention at the time and I was doing something. End of season loot. I'm actually, after this season, we're going to start using this. So I'm going to put the order on here of, from start to finish, everyone that's going to get their reward. We will go through each list. Everybody post something you want on here. Take a screenshot, like, not like that, but this is, take basically a picture of this. This is actually where it's all listed too. Like, we tell you in here how to find that in the season loot. But take a picture or a screenshot or whatever of what you want and put it on here. I'm gonna stop accepting stuff that I see in the actual clan chat, because half the time when I'm looking at it, I'm scrolling through 6 or 7, not 6 or 7, like, I'm scrolling up 20, 30 messages, just to check every time I get on to see if anyone posts anything about loot. And I'm pretty sure that SAR's doing the same thing, so it would just be better if you guys posted them in here. It's not hard. You guys can do it on your phone. People do it all the time. I'm only making this one also because I realize now that my video on Discord, if you go to watch it, it's completely sideways. Like, you have to look sideways to watch it. You have a phone, you can kind of lay your phone flat on the ground or whatever and turn it, and it's good. But for this, also, help guide. Like I said, if you guys need help with anything, feel free to ask. Important information. We don't really use this one too much. The last thing I put in here was about putting the TR or whatever your throwing level is. This is actually supposed to be changed. You know what? We're just gonna delete this one because we don't really need it at all. We'll put important information into your guys' chats. We don't need this one either. We'll delete this channel. Like I said, we'll make and delete channels as we go. Help guides, no, just go to your squads. You really shouldn't need anything with this. Roles. This one we will definitely keep though, and these are all pinned to the top. But it's really not that far of a scroll. Right here, from the top of the page to the bottom, and then a little bit down, because I can't fit the whole thing in here. These are the clan roles. I cannot stress that enough. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you really can't. This is simple as can be. Role 1, Discord's mandatory. It's always been part of the clan. It's always been part of our clan's roles. Everybody in the clan must have Discord, and this is why, because we want to use more Discord than anything else within the game, because the game only offers a certain amount and it's limited. Heck, they are even saying on Hustle Castle's Facebook page that they're thinking about making a Discord page for the game. And they even had a post a while ago asking which method you use more, Facebook, like a Facebook page for your clan, which we, like I said, we have. If you use Discord, or if you guys have something else. And a lot of people were posting Discord. Most clans out there use either Discord or Facebook. We use both. It's not required to have Facebook. We don't use Facebook as much. It's not as well organized as we can make it on Discord. That's why we use Discord. It's more organized. It's easier to help people, easier to figure out what the issue is and what the problem is, and we can handle it right away. Facebook, you gotta scroll through a bunch of stuff and try to find, like, you can organize it. Yes, it is possible. It's a lot harder to do though. This, it's as simple as, hey, okay, well, we got something related to all this topics. Let's make a channel or a chat channel based off of just those topics and post everything we need about it in there. And you know that it's as simple as that. And then we have whatever else. Event guide, or anyway, yeah. Rule 2. You must participate in at least 2 clan wars a day. That is a simple given one. 2 clan wars a day just helps us see you're active, and whatever else. End of season glory requirement. We made this glory requirement because of how many people were getting like 4,000 or 5,000 glory, and that was it. Well, it's not fair for those that are getting over 100,000 glory every season. Now, we did take the last 2 seasons off, and that's why I said this season we're kicking it back up. Let's stop being lazy. Let's get at it. Let's get some glory. But this just helps make it fair for everyone's throwing level. This is for TR6. Right now, I'm sitting at, I'm pretty sure, 25,000 for my TR6 account, and that the only thing I use it on, the only thing I've been using it on, is Clan Wars. There are so many other ways you guys can get glory. You guys can get glory from practically anything. Let me just real quick. I'll even double check. No, this one I'm a little bit behind. 15,993. So basically 16,000. Still, I'm almost 6,000, which is getting close to doubling what the requirement is for TR6. So it's not a hard requirement, and we still have 6 days left of this, and I have not been adding my TR6 account in every clan war because I have not been able to. I've been pretty busy lately. But yeah, it's a simple for the glory requirements. TR6s, you need 10,000 glory. TR7s, you need 20,000. TR8s to TR9s, you need 30,000. And if you're a TR10, you need at least 50,000 every single season. Well, I'm also gonna I think I'm gonna add in a rule that if you are in a team leader position, you need 30 or a minimum of probably 35 or 40,000. If you are in a squad leader position, you're gonna need like whatever 5 or 10,000 above that. And then if you're basically me, and the reason I did TR10 needs 50,000 is at the time I was the only TR10, and I was racking in about 130,000 a season, but I wasn't as busy. And right now I'm busy, but I think I have like 46,000 or 43,000 right now, and that's just doing the simple stuff. That I try to stick to these rules for myself and for everybody. Alright, rule 4. This is the most important rule that has been coming up lately again and again, and this is strictly to help make everything fair for you guys. Everything has to be fair for you guys, or there's going to be everyone complaining and yelling and whatnot, and a lot of people are going to leave because they don't think it's fair for them, and everyone feels entitled to have this and that. This is the best way we can make it for it being fair. For loot distribution, for round 1, this is, and for explaining this, round 1 means, say we have 10 people, you went from the top person, the player or person 1, through person 10, and then you're going back to person 1. That starts round 2. Once you go through everybody, it goes to the next round. For anyone that might be confused, round 1, gear must be plus or minus 10 levels from you. It cannot be used for breaking down for shards. So, because the gear could be used for somebody else that needs it. So say your level, and this goes not your actual level, it goes for your, whatever your level shows for your dweller. So if your dweller says 85, you can claim 75 to 95 gear. Anywhere in between there, 1 piece of gear on round 1, but you cannot break it to use it for shards. So this way, say you found something level 74. It is 1 outside of your range. But we have another player whose current level for his dwellers, his highest dweller level is 72. He's only 2 levels away from getting that level 74, and that could be something he needs and can use. Well, he's obviously going to upgrade. One of his fighters is probably upgrading right now and could use that 74, or whatever the case is, you know? Like, it just because you're able to get the gear That's why we say it cannot be broken down. Like, don't use it to breaking down for shards. We obviously can't stop you from that. We don't know what you guys do with your gear. There is no way to prevent that. But we're telling you, like, if you're going to pick something, use. We can only enforce the plus or minus 10 rule, but we don't want it broken down for shards because, like I said, yes, you can get a blue shard from breaking down a rare piece of gear. That rare piece of gear could have been used on somebody else that actually needed it to help their fighter improve in strength, which would help them win more clan war battles or give them a little more strength. Like it all falls down a big giant chain if you really think about it. That's just to make it fair. Round 2. Any gear left over can now be used and be broken down for shards. So you can pick any gear, plus or minus 10 doesn't matter. Any gear can go. And then you can break it down for shards. This like I said, round 1 is just to give everybody a chance to pick something good they need and they could use. Round 2 is leftover gear. Leftover 3 is for our leftovers for the remaining players. If you don't need it, and you can give someone else your spot. So, for example, if it hits round 3 and I'm up, I obviously don't need it. Instead, well, let me not use me as an example. Let me use let's see, right here we'll use these people on the side. Alright, say Koski TR8 over here doesn't need an item, but he's next up. He can be like, hey Fluffy, or hey Sar, or just let somebody know, hey, instead of giving it to me, I would like to give my spot to, and he can give it to anyone else. So he could be like, I actually gotta kick him from here, because I kicked him out of the clan, because he's not going to be back on. I'd like to give my spot to Machine 82. He's a TR6. I'm a TR8. There's more TR6 items that he could use than for me. I would only break this stuff down, but I really don't need it. Then we'll take Kosi out, we'll take Kosi out, and we'll add in Machine. So this way, his spot's still there. Kosi's still there. They still have their spot. But instead of them getting the reward, we're just going to have Machine take the reward, and he gets to pick whatever he wants. Don't just say, skip my turn, because unless you provide somebody to take your turn, you must take your turn. We don't want to just skip over you. No, the way we're doing it is, if you don't want your turn, then give your turn to somebody else. I mean, heck, if everybody didn't need something and they all picked the same person, that's perfectly fine. I don't care how many times the same person collects a reward, as long as people are saying they're giving up their turn for somebody else to get it. And that's basically it. And then, obviously, I wrote down here a basic given right here. The glory rewards go from the highest to lowest attained glory. So obviously, if somebody got 100,000 glory compared to someone that got 20,000 glory, the person with 100,000 glory put in a lot more work to get his spot moved up in the line, so he gets to pick first before the person with 20,000 glory. I think that's just fair because they were able to put in that time and their effort into making more glory and making the clan go up in rank, because the more wins you have in a clan war, the higher our clan rank will be. And we need to start working back on trying to get back up there, because we were doing real well, and then we took like the last 2 seasons basically off, like I said, and we dropped off the list that we were not even in the top 100 when we were almost top 25. So we got to repick that up, guys. Rule 5. Failure to reach your glory requirement on your first time will result in loss of an item in the chest. Failure to meet your glory a second time will result in being removed from the clan unless brought up to leadership. So, example like this. You guys see I have people in Ops. Ops is only used for new members. But there are people in here, for example, 3 people under 1 account right here, that are not in it, that have been in the clan for a while and are in Ops. Right here, there's another member who's in Ops, but he's been in the clan for a lot longer than a lot of the other players. The reason being, personal life takes priority. We're not here to tell you, hey, you guys cannot go take care of something personal. This guy here had his kid born. His kid was born. It's fantastic news. You know, we're excited for him. So until he comes back, he's in ops. Now, I have sent out messages to all of them asking them what's going on and when they'll be back. A lot of them are going to be coming back soon. Some of them still need some time off. If they don't answer me, you know, I'll let them ride out a little bit longer, and then I'll send them another message and try to reach out to them. Like one of the guys, he left Discord chat, but he never left the clan chat, or he never left the clan. That's fine, because he told us he had some personal stuff going on. He said he'll be back. He'll be back in a little bit, and he's one of the guys that I've been used to working with since the last clan that me and him were in together. Really good guy, works hard. He's very dedicated and definitely a great guy to have in the clan. I'm excited for him to come back. But, like I said, he let us know. So, you're obviously not going to be in the glory chest if you're on this list. If you're in ops, you will not be put on the glory rotation chest. Unless you are me or Sar. Because we're like the squad leader and the team leader. Me being the squad leader, him being the team leader of this squad. So, it's technically 5 squads, but you have squad 1 through 4 and then ops. And the only people ever on ops, like I said, is if you're new to the clan or if you have something personal going on. And don't be afraid to have something personal go on. Right now, our ops is looking like 10 people, and that's with people not without having the new members. We have 10 people, and that's because mainly, like I said, we have one guy with 3 accounts, and then me and Sar together is just 4 accounts because we each have our main account and our backup account. Alright, well, let's go back to roles. Alright, so I'm pretty sure role 5 is, you know, pretty easy, pretty lenient. Rule 6, dungeon is required at least once per day for those who have it, for those with it unlocked. Now, unless you somehow have your hero completely maxed out, which should be none of you because my hero is not maxed out and nobody in the clan has more might than I do, then you don't have to do dungeon once per day. Doing a dungeon once per day, I don't even care if you guys only make it in 2 or 3 waypoints and you die. If you can only get your hero unlocked when you are at throne room level 9. And the only reason we're doing dungeon once a day is to help you, because it's very important that you do upgrade your hero. I mean, heck, the strongest people in the world right now are over 9 million might, which is crazy. They're double me. Like, more than double me. I think the strongest person in the world is actually a little bit more than double my might. And I have 4,600,000 something. Like, it is crazy to think that, yes, these people are extremely strong, but in order for you guys to help get you guys up to that level and keep you guys progressing, you'll have to do at least 1 a day. I don't think 1 a day is bad. Gem Bay is required at least 1 a day. You get a free one. Gem Bay comes in at, I believe, Throne Room 7. Yeah, Throne Room 7 it should be. If it's not Throne Room 7, it's Throne Room 8. I can double check in case anybody is, you know, asking. But yeah, Gem Bay I'm pretty sure is Throne Room 7 or 8. And with that, like I said, it's once a day is not bad. You get a free one every day. If you have premium, you get 2 free ones, and then it costs food. It is a great way to get you gems. It's a great way to get you dust to upgrade your gems. Trust me, you're gonna want them because I've watched some of my same fighters, same gear on, go from having just common gems on them to I actually have one that has a lot of epic gems, and his might increase just off the gems. He's gone up almost 200,000 just with gems. 200 to 250,000. Like, the gems don't look like they mean a lot, but they really do when you're looking at how many gems you can put on a piece of gear, and then how many pieces of gear. You have 4 pieces of gear per fighter that can take gems. And like I said, it is truly like an important aspect of upgrading your fighters, because somebody without gems is going to lose to somebody with gems every time if you have the exact same gear setup. the gems are that they're important to have. So at least once per day, make sure you guys are, and you can do dungeon while doing the gem bay, while doing arena, which is the next rule. Rule 8, arena is required at least once per day if you are throne room 6 and below. Now, if you have a second or third account, like the one guy we have has 3, if you have a second account, I'm not going to require you guys to hit arena once per day if it's a throne room 6, or twice per day if it's a throne room 7 or 8, or 3 times a day for throne room 9 and above. I'm not going to require you guys to do that. It's your second account, it's not your main account. I'm only going based off your main accounts. Your second account, though, if it doesn't make enough glory, it will be taken out of the drop loot. Your account won't be able to take any drops, and yeah. So we're not saying, hey, go out and make 4 different accounts and have them all join and then have 4 people sitting here. No, we actually want you guys to go out, work on your one account, and if you are getting bored with one account, make a second account. You can switch it with your phone as well. It's super easy to do. I switch it all the time back and forth on my laptop, but I pretty much just keep my second account on my laptop. And this way you guys are able to continuously progress and do better. Next, like I said, the arena that's for throne room 6 and below it unlocks at throne room 6. Or no, I think it's 5 or 4. I don't know. It unlocks somewhere. But whenever it does unlock, once per day. This is, like I said, this is for the main accounts. If you're doing twice per day, if you're throne room 7 or 8, 3 times a day if you're throne room 9 or above. So for me, my Kirito account, which is my second account, does not do throne room at all, or he's throne room 6, does not do arena at all. But my main account, I normally do about 4 to 5 arenas a day, and that is to help you guys get either better gear or to get artifacts. I have more artifacts than I can fit in a squad. I have artifacts on my backups that now whenever I go to dungeon, every fighter I have has an artifact. I also have enough artifacts, and these are all legendary level 100 artifacts, that whenever I go to do Gem Bay, I have, I think, now I have 1, maybe 2. No, 1. 1 fighter that does not have a artifact. All the rest of them have artifacts. That's because I've been working hard. Every event I get the artifact, and then, like I said, getting the artifacts from arena. And like I said, the main important thing about arena is the arena gear. Like, trust me, even if you don't see the gear you like, keep doing arena. You're gonna eventually hit a piece of gear that comes across arena that's actually really good. Arena gear is really good, but is also expensive. But it's better than most legendary gear you're going to win, and for especially people that are throne room 10 see this pop up all the time, where it tells you it pops up randomly, like maybe once every couple weeks or once a month it'll pop up and be like, for like $20 or whatever, buy a piece of level 100 legendary something. It'll be either like a piece of armor or a piece of like a weapon for your fighters. It's level 100 legendary, or it's like close level 100. Yeah, that stuff is good to a certain degree, but arena has better gear by far. Like, the arena gear puts that stuff, that's like, if you were to compare the two, arena would be the legendary, even though it is legendary, and the legendary gear you just bought is like a rare. If you were just to compare those two, like, trying to put it more in perspective for you guys, it's a lot better. It's like 3 to 4 times better if it's arena gear compared to the stuff that they offer to buy. Now, sometimes they actually do offer you to buy arena gear, but notice how expensive buying a piece of arena gear is compared to buying their legendary or armor or whatever. I think the last time I saw arena gear, it was like $60 or something like that. It's expensive. Rule 9. This is the easiest chat of all. That is very easy. Do not post in this chat. You can post in the end of season loot, the event guide, the dweller going by, leadership if you're in it, the squad, whatever. Don't post in the roles chat. Anything you post, I will delete. And that's just so you guys can see the rules. If you have a question on the rule, by all means, which I'm actually going to delete. Well, let's see what this does. I deleted that, but nothing happened there. I just double checking. Now let's see, delete this. Delete that. Would you look at that? I think these are actually, I can get rid of these. Alright, I don't think they're actually going anywhere. If they are, then it's taking forever. Here, we'll figure this out. We'll put a OK sign on this one, and then we'll delete it. Oh, it does disappear. Look at that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should say 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. It is going away. We'll just do this real quick. So now you guys don't have to even scroll. The rules will be right here for you guys. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty easy. Just don't post in this chat. I will delete anything you post and I will not reply to it. I don't care. This chat should not be posted in. And then easily, last rule, rule 10, keep all your trophies low. Ooh. When the game is matching you up with somebody else, they take into account of your trophy count. I think they do 5,000 above or below for each clan. Which means, say we have 10,000, our top opponent could have 15,000. Our lowest opponent will have 5,000. Anywhere within that range from 10,000 will be our opponents for the clan wars. So if we keep our trophies low, instead of us having, say, 22,000, we keep ours down to, say, maybe 13,000, 14,000. Instead of getting clans that either have low trophies and are super overpowered, that are sitting at like 27,000, which would have been in our range, now our top range is 19,000, which means that we might go against some players our strength, but for the most part they're going to be weaker. And that is the number one thing people are constantly forgetting, is to keep your trophies low. If you have your trophies above mine, you are wrong, because unless you have more might than me, nobody should be above me, and I normally keep mine anywhere between 2,100 to 2,400. If you are above 2,400, you are wrong. You need to lower your trophies. You don't need them that high at all, trust me, because I can easily get mine up to 2,700, no problem, and then I can still fight my way up and get even stronger. You don't want your trophies high. It doesn't do anything. Yes, it puts you on a leaderboard for having your trophies high, but it doesn't help you at all. It makes the game harder for you, and we are trying to make this easier for people. Next, the event guide. Very simple. We post stuff in here based off of what event's going on. Normally I'm posting stuff in here, I should say. Basically, like, I label what to do. They're basically all the same too. You just scroll up and read. And then some added info. Innkeeper info. Well, there was info on here, but I'm kind of at fault for this too. Me and someone, we both kind of talked a lot in this. But yeah, so and then I have these actually muted for me, because I hate hearing all the stuff going on. But I have like the commands here, which are locked, because this is where I write the commands for them. But yeah, for the fun chat, this is where you're supposed to do it, but I keep forgetting. Basically, the way these work is, and I have them posted somewhere. I believe they're, yeah, The commands are up here in the info up at the top, and the fun chat just says fun chat. I don't really have anything in here. But basically you can be like, you have to use the upside down exclamation point whenever you do this, by the way. Leaderboard. Boom. It tells you who has the most money and ranks from the leaderboards every day. Depending on your role, you get paid. I actually have that set up in here. Okay, I don't want to invite people to this. Now this was just me messing around with the thing. That's why I'm not over here boosting and getting myself money. I was actually resetting. Oh yeah, there's apparently a store thing that they added to this bot thing that I didn't know about. But I've been trying to add items to this. I've been editing the price of the items and how many are there and whatnot. Role info, Knight Commander. I actually did not have, which if I scroll all the way up here, keep going. I had given everybody except for, see, like right here, role, add income. I start with all the captains, all the lieutenants. This is how much everyone's getting paid a day, by the way, if you really care to look at it. The amount, like a knight lieutenant, every knight lieutenant is getting $250 a day. Every day. Next one is given in one day. That's every single one, every single person. And knight gets $100 because they're a knight. And then if you're an ops, you're getting $50 a day because you're either inactive or you're new. I figured it wouldn't be fair to give new people, not have them get any money, but ops people, it's not fair. They had personal stuff, so this way they're still getting paid. But yeah, I completely, like, as you see, the knight captains, and then there's nothing on here because I added $2,000 to me, or to this role, and I did that with all the knights. And this is, I later on deleted all this. But then this is where I came into it, add money role, and I started actually putting the roles in. But before, I actually didn't have anything in for the for me or SARS roles, so we weren't getting anything paid. So that's why we were behind a lot, which I didn't give us extra money for not getting paid or nothing. All I simply did was if you look through a lot of this, I was working and doing whatever else to get my net worth up. But yeah, you guys don't have access to the command ones, just so nobody actually like changes anything. Music controls, everyone has access to this. It's simple as play, and then copy a link, paste the link, hit enter. Use the command to save music. Okay, well, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be minstrel. Oh, that's because I wasn't in the chat. Okay, now I'm on. It's on, so now let's do play and Control V or paste. And it's playing music. Turn them down because I really don't want to hear it. I did post in here a bunch of other songs, and like I said, all you guys gotta do is click it. And this is the same thing with my YouTube videos, and it'll play music. You can do it that way, where you could tell him to play music for you, and you can go to any other chat here on the server. As long as you're on Discord, he'll play music. You can minimize Discord, you still play music. Obviously, you guys have YouTube, so there's really no point to this, but it does help whenever you're just on this. Instead of having 3 different things opened up on your computer, everything's opened up through just Discord, and it's actually makes your computer run a little bit faster because the bot's doing all the work for you and cycling through, and you can actually have him play I had a playlist set up. You can have him do a playlist and keep the playlist on repeat, or change songs. Basically, just add a bunch of songs if you want, and later change it. So whatever you guys want to do. Asana commands. This one's pretty simple. Basically, you just type in what you want her to do, and she'll do it. I do believe this is. I think it's this symbol. or the symbol for Asuna. I can't remember. But I can figure it out, and I'll post in what you guys have to do. But there is a command list for her as well on what to do. And also you can go through clan chat, because I used it a while ago, like a long time ago. But oh yeah, and this is like I said, this is what the board looks like on my side. Now these have all changed. They're actually now color coordinated. Oh, here it is, color coordinated. Everybody's on here. There's an X by the name, like this. You're not in the Discord chat. You need to get in the Discord chat. New members have been updated since this picture. Like right now it says AC, Sir Can, Sir Pikowitz, and Bright Eyes. The numbers down here constantly change, but they stay in black because that's the clan motto. And basically every squad's color coordinated. I don't have a gray marker, so unfortunately second squad you're staying as black, but that's whatever. But yeah, that's basically what you have to do. It's not that hard to use Discord at all. There's different chat. This was like a quick chat rundown on everything, so you guys know what everything is. But it's simple as that. The far left side over here is where all the servers are. Just go to our server, which is the Kobo one. Looks like there's I don't really know. You guys can see the mouse though. It's like a cross almost, but it's actually a shield. And then over on this side, it's still on the left side, but a little bit closer than the servers is all the channels. And it even says up here, text channels. We only have the one channel down here that plays music. You have to join the rhythm. Then just go to music controls, and you can type in whatever you want for your music to play. For the Innkeeper bot and for Maestro, which is also they're the same symbol, which is an exclamation point in order to give them the command. Asuna, oh, she's at %. She is the %. That's what it is. It's right there in her name. So yeah, if you do the % symbol like this, which is Shift 5 on a laptop, you can say hug, and she'll be like, "Do you want a hug?" or something like that. Who do you want to hug? That's right. Hug at Fluffy Buns. Hug myself. Okay, apparently I can't hug myself. We're gonna hug Sar. Alright, well apparently you need to put an actual name. I don't know. It's been a while since I've used her. Boom. Hug at Sar. And then she'll pop up this. Yeah. And it changes too. You can, which I'm actually gonna delete all this stuff. And this way you guys have just what the commands are, and like I said, just go to the Innkeeper fun chat and use this up if you want to. But you can play 8-ball ship, ready. She can play music, but that one's always been tricky to do. Like you have to have a lot. I found it easier just to use Maestro, but that's on you guys if you guys want to use Maestro. If not, whatever. I don't care. It just makes it a little more convenient for you guys. So there's more for you guys to do, and that's all I'm trying to do here is make it as interesting as possible for you guys, so you guys aren't as bored and there's more for you guys to do in the clan. Because at the end of the day, would you rather be in a clan that has information for you, or would you rather be in one that has information for you guys, it's well organized, and they have a little bit of fun stuff to do? So if you get bored, you can kind of mess around, play around with other clanmates. So yeah, real simple. Left side servers, a little bit in from that, but still on the left side of your screen. And it's the same way with the phone. Is your text channels, just click on which one for which chat you want to go to. Clan chat's the default one, that's what everyone normally talks in. And then like I said, everyone's color coordinated. On the right side over here you'll see it has like Night Commander. You'll have Night Ops, which Ops Knight, which is Chilled Arrows. He's one of the guys. He's actually doing schooling right now, and he's about to go through training here in a couple days. Actually, if you look down there, He'll be going through training in by the next week. He should be going into training. And then offline, 26 people. Online, 4. It's obviously the bots. We have 4 bots in the server. They're pretty cool. Gatekeeper, he's the other bot. He doesn't do much, except for if you join the server, he automatically puts you into ops, so you have something going for you. And he also welcomes you to the clan. And that's it. That's all he really does. He just puts you in ops, welcomes you to the clan. And as you can see, Bright Eyes was lost a little bit. And Shebang Bang was saying it's a little confusing. Hopefully this makes it less confusing. This was an hour-long video, so I'll probably make another quick one that will be like 5 minutes and post that. This is basically, we're going to change this to being a Discord rundown, or thorough rundown and info guide. So this way you guys know more. Yeah, because I doubt any of you guys are going to sit here for about an hour and watch this just to figure out how to use Discord. It's not that hard. It doesn't take that long. It's just I kind of got caught up going through everything.